I still remember that night clearly, because that was the night I realized some doors should never be opened, even if they call your name. It was raining heavily when I checked into the hotel. The place looked old, almost abandoned. Flickering lights, cracked walls, and a strange silence filled the air. The receptionist didn't even look at me properly. She just handed me the key and said one thing: Room 306, and please don't answer the phone after midnight. I laughed. I thought it was a bad joke. I went up to the third floor. The corridor was long and empty. Room 306 was at the very end. As soon as I entered the room, a cold air brushed past my skin. The room was clean, but something felt wrong, like I was not alone. I locked the door, put my bag down, and tried to sleep. At exactly 12:07 a.m., the phone rang. I froze. The receptionist's words echoed in my mind. Please don't answer the phone after midnight. But curiosity is dangerous. I slowly picked up the receiver. There was silence. Then a whisper. Can you open the door, please? My heart started pounding. I asked, who is this? The voice replied softly, I'm in the bathroom. I can't come out. I dropped the phone. I was alone in that room. The bathroom door was closed. I gathered courage and walked towards it. I opened the bathroom door. It was empty. No one. I laughed nervously, thinking my mind was playing tricks on me. I went back to bed. At 1:13 a.m., the phone rang again. This time the voice said, Why didn't you help me? I shouted. Stop this. Who are you? The voice changed. It became deeper, angrier. You are staying in my room. Suddenly the lights went off. The room became pitch black. I used my phone flashlight and saw something terrifying. On the mirror, written in foggy letters, Leave before 3. I ran towards the door. It wouldn't open. The phone rang again. I didn't answer, but it kept ringing and ringing and ringing. At 2:45 a.m., the bathroom door slowly opened on its own. I could hear footsteps, wet footsteps. Someone was walking towards me. I hid behind the bed, barely breathing. A pale figure stood in the center of the room. Her face was twisted. Her eyes were hollow. She whispered, I died here, waiting for help. She looked straight at me and said, Now it's your turn. I screamed and shut my eyes. Suddenly, morning light filled the room. I woke up on the bed, drenched in sweat. It was morning. Everything looked normal. Relieved, I packed my bag and ran to the reception. The receptionist looked shocked when she saw me. She said, You survived, I asked. Survived what? She opened an old register and showed me a photo. It was me. The date was 3 years ago, she said quietly. Everyone who stays in room 306 dies at exactly 3 a.m. My phone vibrated. One missed call from an unknown number. The time, 2:59 a.m. And then I understood. I never left that room. I never survived. I was still there, still waiting for someone else to answer the phone.